Hello, Mr. Ross the Boss. How's life?
How are you? I'm good.
I'm yeah. Also, that's cold in New York, like here in the Netherlands.
It's cold, yeah. It's been cold, yeah. But it's winter.
Yeah, New York winters seems very cold all the time.
Yeah, it's a go.
Yeah.
We're having winter.
Okay. Well, a bit of a standard question maybe, but please, first of all, thanks for having me. And can you introduce yourself to our viewers? Who's Mr. Ross the Boss? Who don't know?
Well, my name is Ross Friedman. They call me Ross the Boss. I'm
Yeah.
or semi-famous for co-inventing America's first real punk band, the Dictators, and
Yeah.
co-inventing power metal's first band, Manowar, and then other amazing things.
Yeah, I know. Uh, First of all, second, what brought you into heavy music, and at what age and time we are speaking about? Because
Well,
it seems,
yeah, go ahead. I started playing guitar around 14, 14 years old, 15, and then because I played piano, then I played violin,
yeah,
and I thought playing violin I was not cool.
no,
You know, I wasn't very cool playing violin, but as soon as I picked up a guitar, it was very good.
cool. You have heard from the band The Flock? They had great heavy music with a violin. The Flock from the American band.
I remember them.
Yeah, you remember them? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I listened to them last week, so that's why.
Jerry
Okay.
LaFlame.
Huh?
Isn't that guy Jerry LaFlame?
I'm not sure what the name is, but my father gave me a record of the Flock, and they played with a violin on stage. So
Yep.
yeah, cool. Was the Dictators your first band, or do you had bands before this punk rock band?
Well, I had other bands before that in high school, but the Dictators was my first serious band. We started up upstate New York, in a
Yeah,
place called New Paltz College, and we started there, and we got a record contract before we played our first gig.
nice.
We were signed to CBS, and we put out our first record in 1975.
Whoa, that's a bit too much talent for a punk rock band, actually.
Well, the thing is about the Dictators is we never broke up, and as a
No.
matter of fact, we just released a brand new song 2 weeks ago.
Ooh,
It's called "Goddamn New York," and a video.
yeah.
See it? It's on pretty much YouTube everywhere now, and we're releasing another song the beginning of April.
Ah, nice. So I will put that video in the trailer if you like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's called "Goddamn New York," and the our new drummer is
Yeah.
Albert Bouchard, who is the Blue Oyster Cult's original drummer. Who's an
Okay,
incredible,
because you also another band with the Blue Oyster Cult guy,
yeah, brain surgeons.
Brain Surgeons, yeah, with also a female drummer.
No, female
No?
singer.
Ah,
Female,
female singer. Yeah, sorry.
his wife.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. This band is very unknown for most people here. This Brain Surgeons. Nobody talks about it. What?
No, but the record is so amazing. It's called Denial of Death,
Yeah.
and hopefully one of these days I'm going to get someone like Marta Gabriel to redo all the vocals that were done and remix the record and put it out. It's going to be a big hit. I guarantee you. Some of the best songs I ever wrote are on that record.
Then you need serious work is needed because I checked it out, but I said, whoa, I didn't hear so much from this band. I need to ask you why it's so unknown and so underrated here. You know?
That's just the way music is, you know.
Yeah. Okay, back to the Dictators. It seems the Dictators were the first real punk rock band. Well, you already told me something about it, but how was it, and how was your connection to the Ramones at the time, who were also active, like very early punk rock bands in America.
Right. The Ramones came a year later after us. They put out
Yeah,
their first record a year later. They're from Queens. We're from the Bronx. Um, there's a lot of similarities there. I think the way I looked, the way they look,
yeah,
not the way we sounded. I mean, Dictator's our lead guitar player, me, but kind of the same spirit of rock and roll. You know,
yeah. They both are great, but the Ramones, they are much more common here. And while Manowar, I think Manowar is even in Europe. There, you are even bigger than in America because Manowar is huge in Europe. You know that
yeah,
they, yeah.
yeah, I know that. I know all about it.
Yeah, okay. It's the whole true metal thing is something that's especially in Germany. It's like the the bomb. It's like, yeah. You even had a there was even a festival organized by the Manowar guys in I think it was 2015. Is that correct? That festival where you also joined the stage, uh, where where all the old Manowar members went on stage.
Oh, Earthshaker.
Earthshaker, yeah. How was
20,
it?
that was in 2005.
Yeah, 2005 was it? Yeah. I wasn't there, sadly enough, because I had no money. But how was it? I saw Angel in the front row. Angel
Yeah,
Smith
yeah,
is.
yeah. No, it was good. That's a good
Yeah,
festival.
cool. Uh, and back to Manowar. Back to oh no, first because we are switching a little bit. About the Dictators. What was the lyrical content in the music of the Dictators? Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about American things like cars, girls, surfing, beer, growing up,
Hmm.
rebelling as teenagers, uh, you know, fucking things up, just, hamburgers, just American culture. You know,
Okay. I
kind of
saw
like,
it on the CD. I
kind
saw
of
it
like,
on the CD.
yeah,
With released later, it was a typical parody of the American culture on the cover.
BFFD, yeah.
Yeah,
No, that, I mean, that's what we were talking about. So,
cool. And then about your other band who became huge in Europe, especially Manowar. You were formed in 1980. Is that correct? 1980.
1980, I was after the Dictators took a break. I was
Yeah.
playing a French band called Shaken Street, and I we were managed by the same people that was managing Blue Oyster Cult and Black Sabbath at the time.
Okay.
So Shaken Street was opening the show for Black Sabbath with Ronnie Dio's first. It was Ronnie Dio's first tour with Black Sabbath, Heaven and Hell,
Hmm.
and it was fantastic. And after a sound check, Ronnie comes up to me and goes, Ross, I love the way you play guitar, and I think it would be great. I have a guy on our crew you should meet. His name's Joey, and so I go, yes, Mr. Dio. Okay, and I said, all right. And after the sound check, I went and met Joey, and we became friends, and we decided to form a band. And the name of that band would become Manowar.
Okay. And it was already the goal to be the loudest band in the world at that
Yeah,
time.
loudest, heaviest, fastest,
Okay.
nastiest.
Ah, you make that through, I think.
I think we did
Yeah.
pretty much.
In many points. Yeah. Uh, at what point you decided to leave Manowar actually, and
Well,
why?
I was to be honest with you, I was asked to leave the band.
Okay.
Okay, there was kind of a rift brewing between me and Joey, I guess, but I never thought it was bad. But I think it was more about money and control and power. Me and him, we were full partners, 50-50 partners in Manowar. So I don't think thinking about it, I don't think he liked that after a while. And so, decisions were made. I was asked to leave the band before the band's biggest record, Kings of Metal.
Yeah, that was a huge success. Also on
And I don't
Headbangers
think
Ball.
it would have been a bigger success if I was there to promote it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the guy that wrote Kings of Metal and Hail and Kill. I think that that tour would have been fantastic with me, because the band was getting better and better and better. And then you go and add, subtract the original, guy, you subtract me, it's tough to fill. It's tough to duplicate. As a matter of fact, it's impossible to duplicate because no one plays like me.
Yeah, it's actually those records, Fighting the World and Kings of Metal, that brought me into Manowar, because I'm from 78, born in 78. So I was 10, 11 year old at the time. So those records are fresh on my memory, fresh on my. So yeah, the first records I was too young to be. Yeah, but yeah, great records. And it's sad you left the band. Okay. Uh, I have here my questions about that project with brain surgeons. You already talked about it. Is there some news about it? And what do you, something you like to tell about this band? And
Well, it was a great meet between Albert and I. Always wanted to play with him in a heavy project. His wife came along with the project too, Deborah Frost at the time. But we made this record, and it's really thin. I think it's great, and it's called "Denial of Death." And as I said before, I'm gonna get Marta, someone, maybe her, Marta, or someone like her, to sing these songs and redo it. And I guarantee you, it's gonna get famous. It'll be famous. And but Albert is in the Dictators with me now. Albert's the drummer of the Dictators. So.
And you think the Dictators we would ever have the chance to see them?
Absolutely.
That would
No
be
doubt
cool.
about it.
That would be really cool. Yeah. Tell me also about your other projects and bands you have going on, because we already mentioned Deathdealer, and just go wild.
Well, Ross the Boss Band, of course, we just put out we put out my fourth solo record on AFM last
Yeah.
March, and we had a whole giant tour planned with the Burning Witches, big bus tour and everything was canceled. Everything was canceled. All the summer dates were canceled, and it's canceled this year too. So we're still canceling. Too bad. The record is called Born of Fire. I think it's my best record, one of my best records ever. And I suggest you go get a copy, listen to the songs. Maiden of Shadows, Denied by the Cross, Fight the Fight. Amazing songs on that record. But we're going to promote that record when we finally do the tour. Whether it's I think it's going to be 2022, because that record's too good not to promote it. And that's that. And my other metal band is called Deathdealer.
Yeah.
Deathdealer. Okay, and we just put out a record November 13th. It's called Conquered Lands. And you can see some of the videos on YouTube, and go to you can buy the product directly from us.
Yeah.
Steel Cartel Records, and I recommend it. That's Deathdealer's third record, and we have Deathdealer 4 all ready to go. The fourth one is all recorded, and most of the fifth one is all recorded too. So I've been very, very busy. There is a big tour in Russia.
Yeah.
Me and Marco Mendoza.
Oh, right.
Mark Lopes is going to sing with me, and it's 16 shows in Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, in September. You can see it.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Yeah, not the dates, but People have to look it up. People have to look on your website, I think.
Yeah, yeah, it's on the website. We got Moscow, all these places that I can't pronounce. Odessa,
No.
Kiev, Minsk, St. Petersburg, Izhevsk, Kazan, Essentuki, Novorossiysk, Rostov on Don, Krasnodar, Volgograd, Prague. So there's
No, East Europe to East
yeah,
Europe tour. Yeah.
Eastern Europe, and we're going to be singing with local orchestras.
Oh, nice. That would
Local
be a
orchestras,
special.
yeah, local orchestras in every city. Graham Bonnet, Marco Mendoza, Uli Roth, Doogie White from Rainbow Shank and Michael Schenker Group.
Oh, that's a nice billing.
Yeah, so that pretty much up to date. And other than that, every day I work on the music. I work here in the batting cage because that's that's business and that's work and money. And
Hmm.
I'm like one of these musicians that have a whole other business, and it's a great thing to be able to do this, and keeps me busy, and but makes me work harder on music at night.
Yeah. So never sleep.
Never sleep, never take a day off.
Whoa.
I work 7 days a week.
So that's dedication.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know,
Uh.
people understand. I put out three records this year. I put out RTB in
Yeah.
March, and November Deathdealer, and then the new Dictator stuff. It just never stops. So
And you think you have your audience for Manowar in Europe and your dictators are more in America?
Dictators are everywhere now.
Yeah, but we don't hear that often from them actually. But maybe I'm a more metal guy, so maybe
Right.
that's the
You know,
reason. Maybe probably.
the Dictators NYC, the other band with the other members, we toured Europe a lot. We toured
Okay.
Europe twice a year
Okay.
for 7 years.
Sorry, I've seen you with Manowar, with as solo, and with Deathdealer. I think played Little Devil. You have played Little Devil with Deathdealer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's, but not. Yeah. We will. I will check it out when you come over. I put buy a ticket and come over.
You're going to see a lot of stuff once the green light is given. Once the
Cool.
okay sign, there's going to be a lot of tour. I'll be everywhere.
Okay. Yeah, I know you are friends with many common friends of mine, like Angel, of course. Good friends of Angel and Lila, and so.
Can I answer this phone call?
Yeah, of course. I will cut it out, that phone
Okay.
call. Cool.
Cage baseball. What's up, Will? Eight o'clock. You got it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we have many common friends in Netherlands because Lila put me in touch with you. Lila, the beautiful blonde one from Holland,
Oh,
you
she's
might
great.
remember.
She's great.
Yeah, she's still beautiful. She's still
Awesome.
beautiful.
Gorgeous.
She only get more beautiful the years. And same like Angel. Angel's like my mom, but she couldn't be my mom because she's way too young to be my mom. But I love her. She's such a nice woman.
Yeah.
And I know you're good friends with her.
Yep.
Yeah. She
Go
always
back a
talks about
long
it.
way.
Yeah. She always tells me this. So
Yeah.
okay. About the projects, we already talked about it. But it seems you're also producer of several bands. Can you tell us about this?
Uh, I produced Anthrax.
Whoa.
I produced their first single that got them signed, Soldiers,
Yeah.
with Neil Turbin and Danny Spitz and
Teddy Lilker.
Daniel Lilker. Yes, Mr. Lilker. And
Yeah.
signed. I produced Black Lace. I produced a lot of groups. Yeah. So,
Also some recent German bands, right?
I played solos for Majesty
Yeah.
and produced that.
Okay. And some personal questions. Who are your favorite guitarists? As you are a guitarist, what are your favorite stars in guitar playing?
Well, growing up, it would have been, B.B. King, Freddie King, Tony Iommi. Growing up, right in the beginning, I saw Black Sabbath. All the English wave blues guitar players, Peter Green, Tim Simmons and Savoy Brown, and a lot of those guys are great. Mick Taylor, Jeff Beck, Jimmy Page, of course, Jimi Hendrix. My background is pretty much blues. That's why I can play all the genres.
Yeah, that's okay. You're very wide ranged in music, actually.
Yeah, I jump around from punk rock and roll to metal. It's like
Yeah,
easy.
yeah. It's special. Not everybody can do that. So it's
Anyone that did it.
nobody. I know nobody will make the big thing with punk as well as heavy metal. So you're one of the only ones, I think.
So I want you to go when we stop. I want you to go and listen to "Goddamn New York" by the Dictators, and
I
you
will.
tell me what you think.
I will put that. I will listen, and I will put that as an intro of the trailer of the interview. That will be cool. I will check it after the interview. I go check it directly.
Yeah,
Okay.
because "Goddamn New York's what we're all feeling about New York now. I mean, it's been decimated through bad, failed leadership and the China virus. It's been terrible. So
Yeah. Tell me.
yeah.
It's everywhere. Same. It's a pandemic worldwide, and everybody gets crazy.
So we'll
Uh,
get.
Please, because I know you're also busy, so I try to go fast in the questions. I have two more questions for you. One more is yeah, always like to know about favorite musicians, favorite records. Another question is, what are your top three favorite records of all time?
Full time.
Yeah,
BB King live at the Regal.
yeah,
Uh, BB King live at the Regal. The Who live at Leeds. This is my three favorite records today.
yeah.
And Disraeli Gears by the Cream by Cream.
Okay, cool.
I don't really I don't really listen to modern music or whatever they call it. You know. Or the 50 million metal releases every week. I don't keep up on all that, So
Well, you have you have some bands who you think would top it. You who out of the who are better than not. What are your favorite? Is there any young band you really like? You think, yeah, that's a great one. Is there a young band?
I mean, I got to be honest with you. I play a lot of them on my show because my
Yeah,
friend helped me with my programming. I have a
yeah,
show on Gimme Metal. It's called Roaster Boss from the Cage. You
yeah,
download the app, and see the app over here, the
yeah.
black app, Gimme Metal.
Oh yeah, the black one.
Yeah, so you can listen to the shows. Dave Mustaine is a DJ. You could talk to us. We record the stuff. So I'm not really up on all the young bands, but there are a lot of young bands that are playing, and they're very good. And I'm not saying they're not any good bands because I'm just saying that I'm not really up on the latest.
I know, but I
But you
think
can
the
tell,
new generation is important.
yes, yes, and they need a break, and it's incredibly hard for them.
Hmm.
Uh, you know, I see Greta Van Fleet plays a lot, but they don't really show me anything. You know, they're good. I like Greta Van Fleet, but they're not like. I mean, I'd rather listen to Greta Van Fleet than rap music, but you know, or uh, or what's her face, WAP, WAP. What's that girl? But never mind. I'm not gonna put any musician down. But you know, I'm not. I'm just not up on modern music.
Yeah,
But I play a lot of it on my show, though.
it's cool. You still, yeah, you're old. You are old school. You keep to stay old school till forever.
But no one's shown me any better. No,
No,
no one's shown me any better music than what I grew up on. It's all been done.
I think agree with that. There, young bands are cool, but the legends are still the legends for me also.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay, well,
if you show me a young band that can out rock me, out rock the Dictators, out rock RTB, you show me a band like that, I'll salute them. Believe me.
okay.
But that's freaking impossible. Yo,
Okay.
stop smoking.
Last question. What yeah, tell me about your musical plans and for after the pandemic. Is there what can we expect from you? You already told me some things in the interview, but is there a last message you want to spread to our viewers?
Yeah, sure. The Dictators released a goddamn New York 2 weeks ago. Okay, we're releasing songs at a time, and then when we go out on tour, we're going to package it up to sell it, like maybe an EP or how many we have. We have a songwriting section next week. Okay, the Ross the Boss Band. We have a new video planned.
Yeah.
It's called Gloria the Slain. It's off the Born of Fire record. That's going to be promoted, and then eventually another record, Deathdealer. We have Conquered Lands that was out last November, and a new one will be, the fourth one will be put out when we tour. So we'll be promoting two records at the same time, Conquered Lands and Deathdealer 4. And after that, I got a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of work. The tour in Russia, uh, you know, Czech Republic.
And Netherlands and Germany, Belgium. Can we expect you also here?
That tour will be in 2022.
Okay. So we have to wait at least more than a year to see you.
Unless something happens. Unless something happens.
It's gonna be calm now here. It's gonna be with the injections or the vaccination is gonna start. So we hope in the next months it's gonna be calm and getting back to normal. I hope. Right. I really pray for that.
So we all are. We all are.
Okay, Ross. Yeah, it was a last minute put in the interview, but I was very happy to speak to you as an old school Manowar fan since I was a child. I want to thank you and thank you, Lila, for managing this to get us in touch together. Angel too, of course. Yeah, the kisses from Ross also.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I hope we meet when you are coming over, and I give you the link. Sorry.
You'll be hearing about it.
Yeah, and I will send you the link when it's online, and I hope you can share it to your to your fans as well. And wish you all the best.
Okay, buddy.
Warriors of the world, heavy metal forever. Thank you very much, my friend.
We said we would return.